guys, LPS Mayflower here, and this is my 20 subscriber special. Hope you enjoy! Today I will be comparing all of the generations of LPS. I think that there are 6 generations of LPS, but I'm not sure. You can think what you want. But today I will be explaining why I think there are 6 and reviewing my likes and dislikes of each generation. So let's get started. Alright, so this is my first generation LPS that I have here. You can tell the difference in just the year numbers and mostly just the way the eyes look. See, these ones are kind of dull and not really, well, they're not dull, they're just kind of like, they don't really shimmer. And the face, there's not as much paint as there is in the G2 LPS. It's just the main body color is the color of the mold, and then the paint for the eyes and the face, paws, and nose. And this one came out in 2004. So here is the G1 LPS. I actually really like these. I really like the first 2 generations. My second generation LPS, I'm using Goldie just because I really like Goldie. She's really cute. Alright, so G2 LPS, you can see compared to the first generation LPS that the G2 kind of like reflect the light and this one doesn't as much. More of the G2 LPS have coloring on the ears and face. This particular color of LPS has paint pretty much everywhere. The hair, the flowers on the ears, the eyes, the nose, the chest, and paws. They don't actually have anything saying LPS anywhere on the head or the body of the G1 LPS. All you know is that it says copyright Hasbro and that it has the magnet. That's how you know they're LPS for the first generation. But the second generation actually says LPS on there, which is nice. I kind of like that. That way you know it's an actual LPS and it's not fake. Next generation, generation 3. I don't want to say I hate the look, but I hate the body type. I don't like anything about the body type. The heads don't move, like, at all. The whole body moves. The head, it literally, I don't know if you can hear it, but it squeaks. Sort of. You can see it doesn't have one like the G1 or G2 or any of the other generations. I think this is my least favorite generation. It has this really weird random hole on the bottom and the paws are just way too tiny. This makes the head look even bigger and more like the G1 LPS than the G2 are in paint, but the bodies of the G2 are more like the G1. The faces are really cute. I like her eyes. The eye color is like the perfect color. But other than that, I do not like G3 LPS at all. Alright. G4. The really weird ones, the heads that go like this. I actually like these better than the G3 because the heads actually move. See, if I were to hold him and see, the heads actually turn. This one is supposed to be holding a guitar, but I had lost the guitar to God knows where. This one has a lot of paint on it. This is when the heads start to get kind of like sticky and more gluish. There's like 3 types of plastic that they used. They used this one, and I think, yeah, the heads on the G1 and 2 LPS are hollow, because if you squeeze them, they're kind of like squeaky toys. The G3 are also squishy, but they feel and look like a different type of plastic. And then this one is like some sort of rubber kind of thing. This one is rubbery, and this is when the logo on the, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you this one. The logo for the G3 LPS is still, it still says LPS, it's just in a more cursive, like, scrolling writing. I like the font of that one. And this one, I love the logo for this one. It's a little paw, and it has LPS written inside it. I think this is my favorite logo that they've used, like, ever. But the heads come off, which is not a bonus. This one has a tinier hole, which is nice because it's less noticeable. If you want the LPS to, like, fall over, you don't notice it as much. They did not color the paws on any of this one. I think this one was a bear, I'm pretty sure. The only paint is on the hair, the eyes, and if they have a special marking right there, and the chest. This is my second least favorite generation. I like these more than the G3, but I don't like them a lot, no offense. G5 and G6 are kind of like G5 and G5 like G5 and a half, because they haven't like totally changed. So this is the G5, and yes, I am using Cheeto because I just really like Cheeto. So the G5 LPS heads don't pop off, which is why they are different. That's why they're G5. Because this one, I consider it's a different generation, because the other ones, these ones, the heads don't come off. So that's like a really different feature. So on the G5, the paws are colored. The eyes, nose, and maybe some of them the mouth are colored. In this one, the ears and the like a fur design are covered. There's no 3D. There are no 3D design. Oh, there's also some paint on the tail. There are no 3D designs like for the hair, like how this one is, and this one. There are no 3D designs. Well, on Cheeto anyway. But it's just paint. This one, the paws are kind of like 3D, which is pretty cool. And the logo has pretty much stayed the same. They might have changed the color a little bit, but other than that, it is the same, except now that there's a hole on the bottom. And there's one right here. Those are for deco bits. Alright, G6 LPS. I really like the G6 LPS. Okay, this one, not a lot of changes, but the logo has changed. It is now engraved into the LPS's head, and it is not a paw print. It is the word. Alright, there we go. It just says LPS. Which is kind of nice, and it is engraved in the head, so it doesn't rub off. There is paint on the paws of this one, the eyes, a little bit of face coloring, and on the nose. And this one does have a 3D hair, which is painted. And there are paint on the edges of the ears, and I don't think there is paint anywhere else. And I really like the necks on G4 and G5 because, well, they don't come off. They're really on there. Good. And the heads bobble really, really well, which is kind of nice. So I feel like the necks are kind of like a mashup of the G1 and G2 LPS combined with the G4 LPS, because this one, the head structure, here, I'll show you. It looks kind of like that. So there is the rim that is in the LPS's head, and there's the piece that bobs up and down. In this one, the head is not glued into it, which is kind of annoying. So the heads bobble really well. In this one, the head, this is the G2. You can see the little clear, well, you can see it, sort of if you look. Did I position this just right? I don't want to pop with this. Okay, there you go. You can see it just like that. So in this one, the head is attached to the body by a little clear piece. It's very visible on the G1 birds, which I do not like, because even if you push the head down, it doesn't cover it, which is kind of annoying. This one, the head stays on, and it bobbles really well. They took the design from this one, and they used it on this one, but this time they glued the heads in. Well, actually, no. Oh, I see what they did. They took the body and made it... Oops, you can't see that. Okay, so they took the body, or the neck. They took the neck... Jeez, I can't film today. Okay, so they took the neck and made it smaller and fit the piece that is attached to the head smaller so that it could fit on top, and then they glued that so it wouldn't pop off. But that is why I really like these, and their faces are super, super cute. I really, really, really want 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure it's G6. The Dash Hound is super, super, super cute. But if I had to pick my 3 favorite generations, it'd probably be G1, G2, and I think the G4 and G5 are pretty much the exact same, except for the logo. So G4/G5, my 3 favorite generations of LPS. and I will tell you why. These are my 3 favorite generations of LPS because they are super cute. They have the molds are strong, so they're not as likely to like chip or something, and the necks don't come off. The heads all bobble really good, really well. Ta-da! Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any more action. And thank you for supporting me and getting me this far. I really appreciate you subscribing to me and commenting. I really love reading all the comments and everything, and it gets me really excited when I see that I have a new subscriber because, hey, who doesn't like it? But yeah, it's really exciting for me reading a comment. So even if you just say something about the video or just ask about something, that I love reading comments and replying to them. So if you comment, expect a reply from me within like a day or two, because I check YouTube very often. But yeah, thank you for watching, and please remember to, you don't have to like, because I don't really care about liking, but please comment and subscribe, and tell your friends so that they can subscribe too, because if you like LPS and your friends like LPS, and you like my channel, then they would probably like my channel too if you share a lot in common. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! And you sorry guys. Really? Okay, you know what? Come on, Cheeto. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Okay.